Um, is it recording? Okay, it's good. So Nvidia just posted their presentation on CES. It's like a 22-second video. And let's watch it, right? Let's just go for it. Change this scene and hit play. Alan Wake.
Welcome to our world, where every click, every moment, and every detail matters. From creating new worlds to epic solo adventures
Okay.
and chaotic multiplayer showdown.
I want to try that game. I think that's is this 4K? Why is this not 4K? Why is this not 4K? Where am I watching it? GameSpot. Come on, guys. I mean, GameSpot. You can do better. I want to see... I want to see a 4K video. That's all I want to see. Where's the 4K video? This one?
Hi everyone.
No, this is not the same. This guy start... Oh. Yeah, I think the previous video starts with this montage. I think that's what it is. But let me see.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, this one's 4K. So let's watch this one. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Hi everyone, and welcome to CES 2024.
Okay.
We'll begin with Geforce RTX and then cover robotics. Let's get started.
That was quite the abrupt intro. I mean, that's a very unnecessary intro. But that's fine.
Welcome to our world.
Ah, this looks much better
Every
now.
click, every moment, and every detail matters.
Alan Wake. Cyberpunk.
From
Watchdog
creating
Legion? Really? Watchdog Legion?
matters.
Well, there's Control there, quickly, which isn't... Why I'm reacting like that is because those are very old games. No, not very old games, but, you know. I would include, like, recent games that have, like, a lot of, you know, RTX implementation, if you will. But that was
Creating
Watchdog
new
Legion.
worlds.
That's weird.
To epic solo adventures.
You see, that's a newer
chaotic
game. This is a newer
multiplayer
game.
showdowns. We take you beyond the edge.
I don't know what this is.
And by uniting fearless innovation
Oh, that's cool.
with the power of AI, you're charged with superpowers, making every move
Fortnite.
momentous and bringing every concept to life. RTX, it's on.
I like that little animation.
Nvidia has led PC
Is this the guy that says that says I remember last year or the previous year that he said something weird. Instead of TI, I think he says tie. Let's see. Hopefully he does that.
gaming and content creation through 3 decades of technology breakthroughs and performance gains of 10 million X. There are now over 200 million gamers and creators worldwide
Okay.
who count on GeForce-powered desktops and laptops. Today, Nvidia is at the center of the latest technology transformation, generative AI. Gen AI
Didn't they announce they're an AI company? I think a month or a couple months ago. I don't know. Nvidia actually announced that they are now they're not a, I don't know, graphics card or whatever. They are now an AI company. So that's interesting. Because the whole thing with Nvidia also is like we only associate Nvidia with gaming, us gamers, of course. And maybe even AMD. But they have a lot of other businesses going on. Um, a lot of other stuff, not only gaming. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to say we all think that it's just like a graphics card company that makes our graphics cards for our video games. Um, but I would bet that the majority of us, just regular people, regular gamers, don't even I mean, just think they make video cards and that's it, or for gaming, and they do a lot of other stuff like enterprise stuff, and they have a lot of other businesses going on. I think to be honest, and this sounds a little bit conspirational. Is that the word? Sorry, my English is not perfect. But I think that the whole graphics card market and situation with them, and production, it's more like testing the waters. It's more like the really high tech that they do, we don't necessarily see, and we don't necessarily get. Like we get, well, we're probably years behind of what they actually truly provide for other companies in other type of businesses. That's what I'm gonna say, and my that's me speaking. I'm not saying that it's true. That might not be true. Um, but I wouldn't be surprised if something like that is the reality of their business.
AI presents an opportunity far larger than the internet. It will change how we interact with games. It will speed up creative work.
That's cool. Still looks There's something about it that still looks video game, but yeah, it's cool.
Workflows and will give everyone a co-pilot to make us all more productive. Nvidia's journey in AI began in 2006. We launched the Geforce 8800 GTX. Designed to play the most challenging video games, it proved it could certainly run Crysis. The 8800 architecture also
What is this?
8800 GTX. Designed to play the most challenging video games, it proved it could certainly run Crysis.
Yeah. Okay.
The 8800 architecture also introduced CUDA cores, allowing researchers and developers everywhere to program the GPU for non-graphical applications.
For those who don't know, CUDA is I think it's like a programming language. It's like a programming language that the card, I don't know if I must say that the card has, but uses. And like he said, like people can actually use CUDA to program the card to do specific things.
In 2012, a team of researchers from the University of Toronto made an incredible discovery. The Geforce GTX 580 GPU, best known for running games like Call of Duty, could be programmed with CUDA to run a convolutional neural network, an early innovation in deep learning. In fact,
And that's what I'm saying. I think that their big business is not even selling graphic cards. Their big business is scientific and research and all that. I think I wouldn't be surprised if it's that.
the GTX 580 crushed the record in the famed ImageNet image recognition contest, and the era of GPU-accelerated deep learning had begun. Nvidia launched RTX in 2018 and set in motion a giant leap in graphics, real-time ray tracing.
10 years in the making.
It combined RT cores used to process rays with tensor cores used for AI-powered deep learning supersampling, or DLSS. The ray trace Star Wars Reflections experience, which previously
Oh, I remember this. Wow. Wow.
required 4 NVIDIA V100 data center GPUs at a price tag of $60,000, was now possible on a single Geforce RTX GPU.
Okay. Which one though?
We continued to invest in ray tracing and AI. From its launch in 2018, RTX AI performance has increased 10x to 1300 teraops or tops. Now, with DLSS 3.5, 7 out of every 8 pixels are generated by AI.
7 out of 8. I mean, that's that's something there.
Accelerating full ray tracing by up to 4x with better image quality. Last year, AI made a dramatic leap to the mainstream. ChatGPT and Stable Diffusion inspired an unprecedented investment in training and inference of new generative AI models. With 100 million shipped, RTX GPUs provide a massive installed base for AI applications.
Mm.
In October,
Okay.
Nvidia released
You see, everything is AI. All this guy's talking about is AI. So
our Tensor RT LLM library for Windows, accelerating large language models like Llama 2 and Mistral up to 5x on RTX PCs.
cool.
With our new Chat with RTX playground,
Chat
enthusiasts
with
can connect
RTX.
an RTX accelerated LLM to documents or YouTube videos using retrieval augmented generation or RAG and chat away. We are also introducing
Okay.
Tensor RT acceleration for Stable Diffusion XL and SDXL Turbo in the popular automatic 1111 app, providing up to 60% boost in performance.
I wonder if, because I understand, I mean, I'm not very savvy in this whole thing of AI and programming and such, but I what I'm getting is that there's some they're getting into language. So what I'm wondering is if they get into, because they've been clear about using AI for image generation, frame generation, pixel generation, etc. And that's fine. That's cool. And I think I understand that. But then when they get into other areas of AI, like language, I wonder if they're going to keep, how can I explain this? I mean, if they get into language, we're talking about this whole other let's say tangent in which like conversations in games with NPCs can be generated through AI, right? What I'm wondering is if that's something that they're going to do through the graphics card as they did for graphics, or is that something that's just going to be something else? I don't know. And I'm strictly speaking about games. I know there are other stuff, but for games, we will eventually hit a reality of AI in games in which like stuff are happening using AI, like conversations are using AI. So all conversations might be different, and maybe even the AI generates quests based on what I say to the NPC or to the game or whatever. I wonder if that calculation is going to be done through the graphics card, the hardware, and not through the cloud or something else, however we use it now, rudimentarily. I don't know.
Looking forward, AI experiences will be delivered with a hybrid of cloud and PC computation.
Okay.
Hybrid AI will use Nvidia GPUs in the cloud to run the largest language models, while taking advantage of RTX Tensor cores on your PC.
You see, taking advantage of RTX Tensor cores. So this is something that's going to happen in the card, within the card.
To run
That's
latency-sensitive
interesting.
applications. We are already seeing hybrid AI in action. For video conferencing, Microsoft Teams offers Copilot, an assistant running in the cloud, while
I've
NVIDIA
seen it.
Broadcast runs locally for noise removal and virtual backgrounds. For content creation, Adobe Photoshop
Yeah, they
includes
have the
Firefly-powered generative fill running in
yeah.
the cloud, while
I've seen it and I use it for work a lot. This is just great.
RTX GPUs power AI tools on the PC. And in gaming, a combination of AI in the cloud and PC will pull you deeper
In the cloud and PC. So okay.
into the story. Last year, we
It's going to be a proprietary thing for graphic that you will have if you have the graphics card. Apparently. Like DLSS. Like DLSS is a tech that doesn't, it only runs on RTX cards, right?
introduced ACE, our platform for AI-powered game characters.
Oh, there you go. He's talking about what I was saying.
Let me turn it over to Seth for more detail.
Thanks, Jeff. Nvidia ACE is a technology platform that brings digital avatars to life with generative AI.
That's what I was saying. Oh, let's see what happens.
ACE AI models are designed to run in the cloud or locally on the PC. Let's walk through an interaction with a game character. First, we start with the player's voice input. That prompt is then passed to our automatic speech recognition model, which translates speech to text. Then, we feed that text into a large language model to generate the character's response.
Okay.
After that, the text response is vocalized using a text-to-speech model, which is then passed to an animation model to create a realistic lip sync.
Oh, shoot. Okay, this is happening.
Finally, the dynamic character is rendered into the game scene. Here at CES, we are announcing ACE production microservices for audio-to-face and automatic speech recognition.
Oh,
Available now,
shit.
each model can be incorporated by our developers
Things are about to get crazy.
individually into their own pipelines. We are working with top digital avatar developers to bring NVIDIA ACE technology to gamers. Our latest collaboration is with Convey, a developer platform that enables easy integration of Gen AI-powered game characters. Convey's
Okay.
platform features a set of tools and APIs to create character personas and enable dynamic conversations leveraging the new NVIDIA audio-to-face
Oh,
and Riva
shoot.
microservices.
Oh
The
my
latest
god.
features from Convey enable real-time character-to-character interaction, scene perception, and actions. Let's take a look.
What was that?
In this demo, we're back in the ramen shop with Jin.
It looks very cyberpunkish.
Except this time, we're joined by Nova, a cybersecurity expert in our cyberpunk-flavored world.
Oh, okay.
Let's assume that these two AI game characters have a generated conversation.
Nova, you ever get that uncanny feeling where like those
You're kidding me.
AI constructs from the old sci-fi flicks? But nah, we're too quirky for that.
The cool thing is, the conversation's different every time.
Quirky is one word for it, Jin. I think we're just too real to be anything but flesh and blood.
Okay.
You're
Oh,
not wrong, Jin.
Oh.
Sometimes I wonder if we're all just part of some elaborate cybernetic dream. If we were AIs, I'd be the one cracking jokes about the singularity over a bowl of ramen.
I mean, it's not the greatest voice acting, but it sounds good. I think that's what up to now, I think. Up until now, I think where we're at, we're probably going to be missing that. The emotion, the acting. It's not probably going to be on point for these models. I'm not saying, I mean, probably eventually we'll get them, but you can tell the act. I mean, it's still way better an actor. The response and actually the question. They're not acted. They're just recited. I'm gonna say, but still, it's really good.
Too real to be anything but flesh and blood. You're not wrong, Jin. Sometimes I wonder if we're all just part of some elaborate cybernetic dream.
Yeah, you see, it feels very much like just someone reading, right?
If we were AIs, I'd be the one cracking jokes about the singularity over a bowl of ramen.
Yep.
Kai, long time no see. You've been hiding in the shadows, or have you just been trying to avoid me?
Hey Nova, it's good to see
Oh
you.
shit! Now it's okay.
I haven't been trying to avoid you, just been super busy. How are things?
Things are fantastic. Just secured a juicy contract with Zenith and Sons.
Hey Jin, you hear that? Nova just landed a big contract. Let's break out the good stuff.
You got it, Kai. Nova's success calls for the top shelf celebration. Just don't expect this to become a habit.
You see, it feels very robotic, if you will. I don't know if robotic is the word, but no emotion. It just feels someone reading. But it's really good, I think. Up to, I mean, for what it is at the moment, I think it's really good.
Thanks, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
So Nova, have you been playing any games recently?
So was that action made? Because I get that the conversation is AI, but the guy just went ahead and picked a bottle of something. So was that in response? Also, was that an AI generated response? Not only verbally, right? But the action of going over there and grabbing a beer or something to celebrate. Was that the AI also making that decision?
Shelf celebration. Just don't expect this to become a habit.
Right?
Thanks, Jen.
Okay.
So Nova, have you been playing any games recently?
I've been testing this cool game tech on a secret new GPU that's launching very soon.
Oh.
I can't talk about it here, but I can show you at the lab.
Oh. The series 5000 series?
Wow, that sounds super.
Is that coming already? I mean, I just got a 4080. It'll be sad if we're already getting 5000 series.
Super cool. Yeah, I'd love to see the game tech. Let's go back to your lab.
Absolutely. Follow me
Absolutely.
and prepare to be blown away by what you're about to see.
With Convey's latest framework,
Well, she stopped there. I mean, I don't know.
game characters.
The
can-
conversation is fine. I don't know if the actions are scripted. I mean, everything could have been scripted, right? But anyways.
Interact with the scene by fetching objects and navigating the world, all based on your conversation. Over to you, Christina.
That's cool.
Thank you, Seth.
I really like it. And it freaks me out at the same time. Not freaking me out like I'm scared about AI, like I'm scared of AI and the world is gonna end and such, but freaked out in the sense like this is gonna be a game changer. No pun intended.
So many exciting new developments in gaming, and it doesn't end there.
Okay.
I'm thrilled to share that we now have over 500 RTX games and apps.
Yeah.
This includes Alan Wake 2, which won 3 awards at this year's Game Awards.
Why are they mentioning Alan Wake 2 so much? I mean, it's the game to showcase, to be honest. Like either Alan Wake 2 or Cyberpunk, those are the games to showcase. Those two games look so good. I would think of also a Plague Tale Requiem, but I haven't played that through. I just started playing that game. I played it for a couple of hours. It looks incredible. But Alan Wake 2 and Cyberpunk, Jesus Christ.
Awards. And we just keep growing. Horizon Forbidden
Oh.
West, the critically acclaimed sequel
coming to
Horizon
PC.
Zero Dawn, will be coming to PC
Yep.
early this year with the Burning Shores expansion, accelerated by DLSS 3.
No 3.5? Just 3? Okay.
RTX gamers will race to save the planet
I
from
wonder if they include 3.5 when they say 3.
crumbling biosphere. Let's take a look.
I mean, this game already looks amazing on the PS5. Like it's ridiculous how it looks. And the density of it all, the world. I mean, it's so good looking. And now it's coming to PC with ray tracing and all that crap and you know, Jesus. This is gonna be another one. This is gonna be another one at the level of, I think, at the level of Alan Wake 2 and Cyberpunk in terms of visuals, like the show, like to showcase the capabilities of a graphics card and everything. What's that Nexus? DLSS 3. Well, this is for performance. This won't make the game look better, but for performance, because it's definitely going to be a heavy game. DLAA. Okay, low latency technology, that's fine. Reflex. The clouds. This is the Burning Shores, and the clouds they did like redid whatever the engine has for clouds and the volumetric clouds. They look so good, so fucking good. I'm pretty sure that's why they included this shot here to show the clouds. Those volumetric clouds are the best clouds I've ever seen in a game, hands down.
PAX Day is a social sandbox MMO
Okay.
inspired by the legends of the medieval era, where myths are real, ghosts exist, and magic is unquestioned. Developed by Mainframe Industries with veterans from CCP Games, Blizzard, and Remedy Entertainment, PAX Day will launch in early access on PC with AI-accelerated...
There we go with the early access stuff. I'm not a fan of early access stuff. I just take your time, work on the project, release it, and we get a final product. I don't like the early access things. I know some games have good stories, like Baldur's Gate 3 had all this time as an early access, and they use that to kind of feed the production and the development, blah 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 blah. I'm just not a big fan of normalizing this whole thing of asking money for something that is not complete. I mean, if you want early access, that's fine. I'll give you early access. I'll give you testing, because that's what it is. I think, right? It's to kind of test and get the feedback and implement it or whatever. I get, for smaller studios, they probably want to fund the rest. It's their way of doing kind of a crowdfunding thing. Instead of having a crowdfunding like a Kickstarter or something, they create like a sample of the game. They put it in early access. People pay for it, and then they fund the rest of the development. I get it, but the thing is that everything right now, I hear like, oh, it's in early access. It's in early access. It's in early access. And I don't know. I don't like it. I maybe I'm too old, but I don't like it.
DLSS 3 in spring 2024. Here's a peek at never-before-seen gameplay.
That foliage looks very good. Is this an Unreal game? Did she say? I don't know. Looks good. Animation looks wonky. But this is alpha footage, they say there. But so... yeah, animation is weird. Like, those trees fall weirdly. Like, look at those three, how they fall. They don't feel realistic at all. Oh, that's beautiful. So what is this game? Like a social MMO sandbox? So it's basically like an MMO in which you build a society, like a city builder with friends. As a game, as an MMO. What world would you make? It's interesting when they do the comparison. I visually, oh yeah, it's an Unreal Engine. Of course, visually, there's, the ray tracing shadows, the reflections when they do this thing. But it's interesting because they say like, oh, 51 FPS. And this video is actually probably just 60, right? This video probably only runs 60. Current optimal Oh no, it's doing 30 FPS now. So this is we're not even seeing 51 FPS here. There's no 51, there's no 120 here because the video itself is 30 FPS, so oh, whoa, you make. Yeah, it's like with friends. It's an MMO. Yeah, it's like Minecraft, but you know, more like realistic, advanced, and such.
Last summer, Diablo 4 launched with DLSS 3
I don't know.
and
Maybe
immediately became Blizzard's fastest-selling game of all time.
Diablo 4. What's happening with Diablo 4?
I am pleased to announce that ray tracing is coming to Diablo 4
Okay.
this March.
Yay! Diablo is a better game now because it has ray tracing.
There's an exclusive.
And it's a beautiful game still. I've never said this, but I'm really surprised that Diablo 4 wasn't nominated for art direction in the Video Game Awards.
Look with RTX on.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna make much difference. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the reflections are better, but this is really zoomed in, right? You never play like this. And yeah, those little details are gonna be visible, but I don't think it's, well, those shadows, yeah. Yeah, those shadows are really good. It looks good. I'll try it. Oh, in March.
Our partnership with Activision.
I'll try it. I mean, it's not gonna it's not gonna be a game changer. If you don't like Diablo 4, ray tracing is not gonna make you like it.
Doesn't end there. It also extends to the cloud with Geforce Now. In November, we welcomed the first Activision Blizzard game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, day and date with its PC release.
Okay.
The lineup will only continue to grow with Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2 coming soon. We will continue to release.
Geforce Now was the very first streaming platform that I ever tried. And I tried it a while ago when it was in beta. I still hold a position in which I think that I mean, a couple of years ago, I was saying that this generation of consoles might be the last generation of consoles due to streaming. I don't know if I'm 100% there still, because I don't know. I don't know everything that's happening in the tech world. I do know that 5G is a thing, and 5G has like 0 latency. And something like that be in mainstream and everybody using it, it will imply that streaming video games will become something like even more feasible than now, because the huge issue now with streaming games is bandwidth and latency. But if you get gigs, like 50 gigs of bandwidth and 0 latency, what would you need a console? Better off. Why would you? I mean, your games are gonna look even better because you're not constrained by the console's capacity. What's possible in the console, right? Like we all know that video games in consoles are very limited because of the, what they can actually do versus a PC, for example. But streaming eliminates all that.
Top titles from around the globe, like Honkai Star Rail.
There are already TVs that come with Geforce Now, I think.
And PAX Day.
So it's basically.
Today, I am also excited to announce Day Passes coming to our membership options starting in February.
Day Pass.
Priority and Ultimate Day Passes will give gamers a full day of gaming with fastest access to our servers. At the intersection of gaming and creating is Nvidia's modding platform, RTX Remix. There are over 10 billion game mods downloaded each year.
Mods?
Remix,
I didn't
modders
know
can
this.
remaster their favorite classic games with full ray tracing and DLSS 3.
That's
And use
cool. I
generative
didn't know
AI
about
tools
this.
to transform a classic game's low-resolution textures into 4K physically accurate materials. We are excited to announce that the RTX Remix app will be releasing in open beta on January 22nd.
Okay, so imagine AI taking a game like, let's say, an old game, Hexen. let's say take Hexen and import it in an engine, let's say Unreal Engine, and ask the AI to recreate that same game. Or let's say the scene, for example. Maybe not the game, but like a room in Hexen or an environment. Okay, now like take this AI in Unreal, take this and recreate it in a modern, Unreal Engine 5 tech, and it will generate the better,
The community mod team,
like this.
Orbifold Studios, is using RTX Remix
Like
to
this.
reimagine one of the greatest games of all time, Half-Life 2. Let's check out their latest trailer for a first look
That's
at
interesting.
Ravenholm with DLSS 3.5.
Well, there she specified 3.5, so maybe it's maybe it's specific. Like Horizon Forbidden West won't be. It's not using 3.5. It's just using 3. So no path tracing, if I believe. Okay. That looks good. Wow. Wow. That looks very good. Look at that. Look at the detail. DLSS ray reconstruction off. Look at that. Wow. That's really good. Remastered assets. You see, this is what I'm saying, right? Like you bring in this scene into an engine, right? Like this, exactly this. What's Valve engine? I don't remember the name of Valve's engine, but let's say it's Valve engine, and with AI, I can tell, okay, take the scene and now make it better, make it like remaster it, if you will, and it returns this. It's like, wow. Same thing with this. Wow. And you know what's cool about that is that the AI can actually use whatever it's in the marketplace to generate that remastered scene, quote unquote, and then tell you, okay, like it can't work as a strategy to sell assets in the marketplace, is what I'm trying to say. Because if the AI uses it and as part of its database to recreate the scenes, at the end of it, if you like it and if you approve it, then something prompting like, okay, if you want to do this, you gotta buy this package for $2, for $10, these assets or whatever it may be. I don't think people would like that. But just an idea that came to my mind.
Thanks, Christina. Generative AI empowers designers and marketers to create concept imagery, social media content, and more.
Okay.
Today, iStock by Getty Images is releasing a Gen AI service built on Nvidia Picasso.
Oh,
Our
nice.
AI
I
foundry
gotta
for
check
visual
that.
design. The iStock service allows anyone to create 4K imagery from text using an AI model that is trained on Getty Images' extensive catalog of licensed.
Exactly. This same thing is what I was thinking about, like, let's say Unreal Engine. Like, they have a marketplace. So the AI can use that to do generative AI in the game, in the engine.
Commercially safe creative content. The generative AI service is available today at iStock.com with advanced editing features releasing via API. Let's take a look at iStock in action.
That's
Start
super cool.
generating visuals by describing your scene in a text prompt and select the generated image that closest matches your vision.
Nice.
Then add people and objects, indicating where in the image you want to place them and adding them with a simple description.
Oh
iStock also
shit.
allows you to modify specific
That's
elements
good.
in your image. For example, you can select a piece of clothing and iStock will generate new options that fit the space. Once
And look at the lighting. Like, even the lighting looks good. Like that rim light around her arm and here, and you can actually see the fur. That's good.
Once you are done composing your scene, easily expand your image for different mediums. Go beyond your imagination and discover how easy it is to explore, design, and create with generative AI by iStock.
Oh, look at that. I do this kind of things. Like I do the like this. Oh shoot. What's happening? Yeah, like I did this. This is my intro for my stream. But this is all AI images. Okay.
Twitch is one of the most popular platforms for content creators.
Speaking about
with
streaming.
over 7 million streamers going live each month to 35 million daily viewers. These viewers are on all kinds of devices and internet services. Yet, many Twitch streamers are limited to broadcasting at a single resolution and quality level.
Why? No, wait. Twitch? I don't think this is true. Like if I stream in 1080p, my viewers get all resolutions possible through Twitch. That they can select if they want a 720p like this, exactly like this. They get this. So if I stream at 4K, well, I don't see what for. If I stream at 1080p, they will get all of these resolutions and they can just adjust their phone or their device to stream it in this resolution, this quality. Am I missing something?
As a result, they must broadcast at lower quality to reach more viewers.
No.
Twitch, OBS, and Nvidia are announcing enhanced broadcasting. This new feature will allow streamers to transmit up to 5 concurrent streams to Twitch at different resolutions and quality, so each viewer can receive the optimal experience.
Okay, so 4K 60? Really? But this is weird. This is Twitch that makes this. Like Twitch receives the signal and then they do the whole encoding in different resolutions. Like, I mean, this already happens. What am I missing? I'm not sure what's going on here.
Twitch enhanced broadcast will be supported on all RTX GPUs. Beta signups start today and will go live later this month.
I need to dig into this because I'm not quite understanding it. Now the 4K thing is new to me. I didn't know. I mean, Twitch can do 4K streaming.
Twitch will also experiment with 4K and AV1 on Geforce RTX 40 series to deliver even better quality and higher resolution streaming.
That's fine.
Today, we are announcing the Super Series.
That was out of nowhere. I don't know who plans these presentations. Who edit this? I mean, can't you just have some sort of build up to kind of come and announce a new product?
Let's take a look.
I mean, I wouldn't. I would have never spoiled the product in that way. Like, what I would say here is like, to that we are excited to announce a new product, a new line of graphics card or something like that. Not necessarily, you know, spoil the whole thing here.
Announcing the Super Series. Let's take a look.
And they just play the video and let the video make the announcement. That was bad. Hey, Nvidia, if you need a marketing person, a CMO, or someone who, you know, handles these type of things, you can call me. I mean, that way of announcing this product, it's not good. You could have done better. Let me know if you need some help. That's cool. I mean, this whole video is super cool. Why would you spoil it that way? Yeah, it looks... And then you announce it that way, right? You let the whole animation reveal the whole super thing. I mean, it's not that difficult. This is a long shot. I mean, who edited this? Oh, more are coming. Are we gonna have 4090 Super? No, 4080 Super, 4070, and probably a 4070 Ti. Yeah. Oh, let's see if this guy says Ti or Ti. I like that animation. But that's a bad way to announce a product.
This is the RTX 4080 Super. For gamers, it can power fully ray traced games at 4K.
Yep.
It is 1.4x faster than the RTX 3080 Ti without...
Ti! Well, I paused because I was gonna say, like, why compare with the 3080 Ti instead of the 4080? I mean, so if it's 1.4 times faster than the 3080 Ti, I wonder if it's how much faster than the 4080 is it gonna be? 1.2? Is it 3080 Ti faster than the 4080?
frame gen in the most graphically intensive games.
Yep.
With 836 AI tops, DLSS frame generation delivers an extra performance boost, making the 4080 Super twice as fast as a 3080 Ti. Creators can generate video with stable video diffusion 1.5 times faster.
Nice.
And images with stable diffusion XL 1.7x faster.
Nice.
The RTX 4080 Super features more cores and faster memory, giving it a performance edge at a great new price of $999.
$999? I mean, let's be honest, this is the MSRP from Nvidia. We all know that Gigabyte, MSI, you know, all those other manufacturers are gonna sell at different price points depending on the model of the card, but $999? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna speak on the price because I used to forget the prices. But I bought my 4080 for more than $1,000. I'm just gonna say that.
The RTX 4080 Super will be available January 31st.
Okay.
Next up is the RTX 4070 Ti Super.
Ti.
We've added more core.
Ti. He said Ti, but then before he said Ti. He's kind of using both. Is it me? Okay.
Cores and increase the frame buffer to 16 gigabytes and the memory bus to 256 bits. It's the perfect GPU to max out your high refresh 1440p panels and
1440p? I think this card can run 4K.
and even game at 4K.
Yeah.
Creators will love it for video editing and rendering large 3D scenes. It's 1.6x faster than a 3070 Ti and 2.5 times faster with DLSS 3. It will be available on January 24 for $799. We're
Okay.
also introducing the RTX
It's not bad.
4070 Super. We've added
4070.
20% more cores, making it faster than the RTX 3090 at a fraction of the power. And with DLSS 3,
Wow. 3090. That didn't
it's
aged
1.5
very
times
well.
better. It will be available for $599 starting January 17th.
That's good.
RTX is the fastest growing laptop platform, having grown 5 times in just the last 4 years. Over 50 million devices are enjoyed by gamers and creators across the globe. Today, we are announcing a new wave of RTX laptops launching
Nice.
from every major OEM, from 14-inch as slim as 16 millimeters to the most powerful 18-inch.
Nice.
There is a laptop for every gamer and creator. And thanks to powerful RT and Tensor cores, every RTX laptop is AI ready for the best gaming and AI experiences.
Nice.
With an installed base of 100 million GPUs and 500 RTX games and apps, Geforce RTX is the world's largest platform for gamers, creators, and now generative AI. For AI enthusiasts and developers,
I mean, no 5000 series. I thought they were going to announce the 5000 series. I saw like a teaser video on in social media.
we are
Was that a
accelerating
joke?
large language models for RTX PCs and workstations. And combined with Nvidia GPUs in the cloud, hybrid AI will take experiences further.
Okay.
Even bringing
Oh, it's
life-
called hybrid AI. So that answers my question. It does happen in the GPU as well. So it's going to be something that it's going to work if you have the GPU.
game characters.
Guess I'm kind of a big deal now.
To power these experiences, we announced our new Super GeForce desktop GPUs, delivering more performance and Gen AI power to gamers and creators.
Okay.
We also announced
The
a
tie.
new wave of AI-ready RTX laptops from every major.
Did he use both TI and TI? I kind of feel that way. I kind of feel that he used both, but now I'm starting to. I wasn't paying attention.
OEM, delivering the ultimate in mobile performance.
Why does this girl have?
From every major OEM,
I mean, look at the speaker over there. It's white. This one, and then this one is black, and it looks like the same speaker. That's interesting. Oh, that coffee machine is good.
delivering the ultimate in mobile performance.
That's similar to my amp. Oh, you can't see it.
A new era of PC computing is here, and it will transform everything we do.
I think
NVIDIA
so.
and our partners are excited for what comes next.
Yep.
And now we'll hear from Deepu Tala about a new era for robotics.
Robotics? I don't think I wanna watch this. This is already a very long reaction, and my interest was in the gaming space for this video anyways. I'll probably watch this later. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I'm not very. For me, it was everything all about AI. I know. I don't know. I want to be more excited, but I'm not. I mean, the whole AI thing is cool. I like it. I like what's possible with it, and what I saw, like that demo with the conversation. I think that's interesting. I made a video, I want to say last year, about that, about the, or was it a TikTok? I don't remember. Last year I did something here, either here on YouTube or on TikTok, talking about that. The possibility of, you know, NPCs and the game using AI to actually imagine an MMO. I think that the scene that I got, the example that I used was like, imagine an MMO in which you encounter an NPC, and this NPC, I don't know, instead of saying, just asking you to do a chore like they do, you have an actual conversation with that NPC, and then the NPC tells, well, yeah, but I might need help for that thing, so can you help me out? And then based on that conversation that you have with the NPC, the actual game, the AI generates a quest for you. And it's not necessarily like a scripted quest. Like, oh, grab me some carrots for my bunnies. No. Depending on the conversation you had with the NPC gave you a quest for doing something, and then you got to do it and come back. And then for every single user, it's a different thing. Just like this, the response was always different. The quest and the conversation for every single user in that MMO is going to be different. So I don't know. I don't know if that's feasible, but that was what my vision back then, my idea. Um, and it was blowing my mind back in the day. Still blows my mind. So that's cool. The whole thing with the supers, I don't know. I don't care that much. It's questionable to me actually, because I just got a 4080 and they're saying the 4080 Super, they compared with the 3080 Ti or Ti. and it was just 1.4 times faster than the 3080 Ti. So I wonder how much faster the 4080 Super is against the 4080. If the 4080 is fast, I would assume the 4080 is faster than the 3080 Ti. So how much faster the Super is to the 4080? I'm not sure. Anyways, I just got a 4080. I don't care that much about those graphics card at the moment. If it was like 5000 series, I would still be like, yeah, it's fine. That's good. Awesome. Great. I would not get it. Or at least I will probably wait for a bit. Cuz I'm doing perfectly fine with my 4080 and I don't play 4K. I do 2K. So it's good for me for now. For it should be good for a while. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And yeah, cool, awesome.